Hello, everybody. This is Akeem Goldborn. I'm here to explain the power of three, guys. It's an amazing system that I came up with through the combination of a few different leaders. Okay, and so some of my team members actually came up with calling it the cube system. Okay, and I just want to note this. It says here, if you want to lift up yourself, you have to lift up someone else, guys. That was by Booker T. Washington. So the power of three is a system that is used so that if one person can't afford to start the business or to start their education, it's used as a buddy system, or it's used as a business system that is allowing people to be able to start their education or their business very cheap, okay, in a much more affordable way. So let's just take, for example, Kofina wants to subscribe but doesn't have the $134.99 monthly subscription to get started and to keep going. Okay. Now, one thing that Kofina has is she has a phone with over 50 contacts in it. Okay. So Kofina then goes through her phone and she finds two other people that want to learn how to trade Forex. Okay. Or want to learn how to trade stocks, commodities, cryptocurrency, doesn't matter. Kofina then finds those two other people. Okay. And they form a team, what we like to call a cube. Okay. Because three squared is a cube. Okay. So we're going to call the team a cube. Okay. And the concept is called the power of three. Because, guys, three is a very powerful number. Three is a very divine number. And three is a very unique number. Okay. Now, each person pays 45 US dollars. Okay. 45 times 3 equals 135 US dollars. Okay. Now, the next goal is for each one of these people to start to learn how to trade. Okay. At the cheap price of $45 a month. But as they learn how to trade, we want to work on the team goal of getting our education down. Okay. How we're going to do that? So each cube member is responsible for one leg. Okay. The the first person is responsible for leg one person is responsible for leg two, and one person is responsible for leg three. And each team member has to find one other scholar for the month. Okay? So each team member is responsible to find one scholar for the month. Okay? Now, this team member can do it in one of two ways. They can find one scholar that can afford to pay the entire $134.99, and they can form a position underneath that original team. Okay, that original cube. Or they can go ahead and find a person that will also duplicate what they did and find two other partners and form a cube for themselves. Let's say, for example, these three people formed a cube. Okay, Kofina is responsible for the first leg. She found one person who found two, and then, well, she found one person who partnered with two other persons, or she found all three and decided that, hey, they could form a cube, and they formed a cube. Okay? They're all paying $45 a piece per month to maintain their education. Now, let's just say this happens. Okay? Let's just say this happens where the original cube, Kofina's original cube, or Kofina's team and partners, they end up at a rank called 3 and free. Okay? Or founder 1. I'm not going to call it 3 and free because it's not free. It's called Founder One. Okay? And what happens when she reaches this organization reaches Founder One is then they pay the IBO fee of $14.99, which is only $5 a person, and the $134.99 subscription is then waived. So this is a way that you're basically just paying $5 per month to maintain your education. Okay? Now, what this does is it sets you up to grow massively. Why? Because in this explanation, the first spot has 3 in it. The second spot has 3 in it, and the third spot has 1 in it. So there's massive growth potential here. There's massive growth potential here. And there's some growth potential here as well, depending on how solid this person is or how much of a leader this person is. Okay? Or whether they want to grow the business or just learn. Okay? But because there's so much growth potential, what happens is these 3 people are going to do what this team did. These 3 people are going to do what this team did. Does that make sense? Okay? So, with that said, what's going to happen next is something like this. Okay? The next team goal, while we're actually paying our $5 a month, is to get to a paid rank, to get this team right here to a paid rank of $600 per month. Okay? Once we're at this paid rank, what happens is the first week's payment goes towards paying for the business, because the business now costs $15 plus $135, which is $150. So the first week's, because this company pays out weekly, the first week goes towards maintaining the business expenses. Okay? That's fine. That's wonderful. The second week, everyone in this organization here will get paid $50. Because 150 divided by 3 is $50. Okay? The third week, it will happen again. The fourth week, it will happen again. If everyone maintains what's going on right here. Now, what we want to do with this $600 is we want to get as quickly as possible this organization to 1,000. Once that happens, what we're going to do is we're going to have this person form their own business or their own cube. Depends, however they want to do it. We're going to have this person fall down in this leg here and form their own business or their own cube. And if this person wasn't the original, we'll have that person as well go down line and form their own business or their own cube. Now, the main business, this one right here, will always belong to all 3 people who are now basically down line from themselves. Okay? So the money made from this organization will always be split 3 ways. Okay? Will always be split 3 ways. Does that make sense? All right? So let's move on here. Before becoming a Founder 1000, 2 members of the Cube form their own accounts, leaving the original Cube leader. Now, in this explanation, this person was the original leader. So this person was originally by themselves, and maybe they couldn't maintain their monthly subscription anymore, and then they found 2 other people to help her maintain her subscription. So this explanation, she's left as the owner of the original cube. Okay, but the people that came out of the original cube, 150 or 134 out of this original cube will always go to the person who helped her. Okay, in her time of need. 134 or 150 out of this original cube will always go to the person who helped her. The rest of this money goes to her. Okay? And that's how we build as a team. That's how we keep it going. Okay? How is this money given to them? Well, in the business, you could just quite simply transfer money from one account to another without any problems. So that's easy. Okay, so it says here, when Kofi becomes a founder 1000, she pays each original member 280 one time. Yeah, so that's another way you could do it. You could just say, hey, I'm gonna give you $280, and they can go ahead and form their own circle, and that's it. They can also do it that way, but I would much rather a more sustainable way, where if everyone's willing and if Kofi is willing, she would permanently pay for those people's education, for helping her in her time of need, and then they would also duplicate the same thing with other people. So this is the compensation plan, and I'm going to do a little bit of explanation with this. So when you first form a cube and you're paying your $45 a month, your first goal is to go free, or start to only pay $5 a month, okay, where the tuition becomes free. All right. And all you need for that is you need one business on your left, one business in the middle, one business in the right. These businesses can be cubes, or these businesses can be individuals, like how you see here, 111. Okay. Now it could be one cube or one individual. It's all up to you. Okay. Doesn't matter. The next goal would be for that cube to hit 600. How does that happen? Well, we have the other cubes that we brought in do the same thing we just did, and that would make 552. Okay? Giving the team $150 per person, $50 a week. Okay? And then we go to the $1,000 level, where the original cube, the members would then split up to form their own individual businesses or individual cubes. But the money from the original business that they all three of them owned, the money will always be split up into three ways. Okay? And then that's how it goes. So on and 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 so on, and all the way to $1 million a month. Now, if I had $1 million a month split three ways, split three ways, I will be happy. I don't have any problems getting $1 million a month split three ways. You know, if you do, it's just greed. So guys, some of the questions that people might ask is who's gonna manage all of this, right? All three of you, right? What if someone leaves the company? What if someone leaves midway? They don't want to pay the $45 anymore. Well, that's fine. You know, find another person that want to pay $45 to learn, right? Shouldn't be that hard, all right? It's two of you, shouldn't be that hard to find one person, right? Or take someone that's downline from you that originally joined as one person, and they're thinking about leaving because of it's too much during this economic time, and have them join you until they're prepared again to split out again. right? Have them join you and build underneath their account until they're ready to split out again. There's so many ways to make this happen. We just have to be willing and ready to work as a team. Guys, my name is Akeem Goldborn, and it was my warm, pleasing pleasure to do this explanation. See you guys on the flip side, and remember, with three, we can do anything. Okay, guys? Everything was formed in three. Okay? This world's strongest structure, triangle, three sides. Okay? Guys, everything is the power of three. The three wise men. Everything is three. I want you to think about your life, and I want you to find things that are powerful with three. The Holy Trinity, three. Guys, let's go. Let's get it done. We have no reason not to be able to get it done. And let's go build our organizations. Or if you want to just learn Forex trading, use the power of three to be able to maintain your education long enough so that you will never have to worry about $134 for the rest of your life. And you will never have to worry about $45 a month for the rest of your life. Guys, good night. I'll see you.